Gina Cabral-Rizada was born on 1963 in Barcelona. When she would be old, she would tell you that she knew she was lucky to have been born on the contemporary age, which started on the 1789 after the French Revolution, but that she thought she had seen the beginning of a new period of time, started with the invention of internet in 1991. Gina's early childhood was deeply shaped by her parents' work and values. Her father was a photographer for different newspapers, and her mother, who was a housewife, knew a lot about politics because her own mother had been a war nurse during the Civil War. Gina's childhood was very innocent and without many preoccupations. She remembers vaguely that during the 1970s there were a lot of fast and radical changes on the Spanish government, which affected much the everyday life of everybody. Nevertheless, because she was a very small girl during those times, she did not fully comprehend the importance of the situation. The day Franco died, for example, she was 12 years old, and it was a Thursday. While in Madrid they were announcing through television that Franco had died, she was in Barcelona at the same time in her house preoccupied for a mathematics exam that she was supposed to have next day. At the end, she did not attend school that day and did the exam another day. Gina went to a private religious school until she was 14 and ended her obligatory studies. Then, because she decided she did not share the values that the nuns taught her, she changed to a public high school until she was 18. Education has changed a lot during the recent years, mostly because the Spanish type of government changed a lot too. Before, school transmitted Franco's ideology. It was obligatory to study until you were 14. And then you had 3 years of book and 1 of go until you could enter to university. Now it is obligatory to study until you are 16 years old, and then you can course bachelorette to enter quickly to university. Although one could still argue if schools continues to be used to transmit ideologies, Gina hopes that in the future their political parties will understand that education is the most basic tool to create a critical and active society. Gina entered to university to study journalism in 1981. She did a lot of redactions for newspaper until TV3 accepted her as an employer. She covered the 1992 Olympic Games, where she met her wife, Candela, a synchronized swimmer of Spain, and married on November of 2005, few months after it became legal. She currently has 2 children and lives happily in the neighborhood of Gracia in Barcelona. Apart from being a reporter, she is involved in the ANC, a union to promote the independence of Catalonia. She considers to have always been pro-independence and that Catalonia's society has slowly evolved to become one too, after seeing the rights stolen and cut. Even if one could say that it started with the 2010 protests, from Gina's point of view, it has been a much more slower transition and change of a community mentality, a process that takes time brought deeply for a need of political change.